What is up,
What
everybody?
up? How's
I'm
it
Nate,
going? Corey?
and this is Comically Gaming, episode 28. Is that right?
I think so.
28. Yep. As always, check out everything we do. Our website is gamescomicsandculture.wordpress.com. Our Facebook group's a big one. Get in that one, talk trash. People are in there all week long. Just punch Games, Comics, and Culture into Facebook. Support us on Patreon, patreon.com/GCANDC. Check us out on Twitter, at GCANDC. I'm at Darth Nader, DARTH_N8R.
I'm at CJ Closter, KLOSTER.
Yep, and on YouTube, you can punch in Comically Gaming, or you can punch in Games, Comics, and Culture, and that'll bring us up. Got 2 more subscribers on YouTube.
Nice.
Yep, up to 46. I know the sister-in-law Emily's one of them. I don't know who the other one is, but thank you.
Yep, thanks.
Keeping the
Thanks,
drive
Emily.
alive. Yep, once we
Yep.
get 100 subscribers, we're not going to pester you guys anymore. We'll just
Yep.
briefly say it one time through. But really appreciate it.
Oh,
Definitely.
yeah,
Hooks us
for
up.
sure.
So, a little
Yep.
bit of a short week, I think, this week with the holiday and everything going on. It seems
Yeah.
like most of the news sites and everybody kind of shuts down Thanksgiving through the weekend and whatnot as
Yeah.
well. Yep. So how was your week? What did you do this week?
Not a whole lot. I mainly just been playing Pokemon since I got it. Played a little Battlefield. That's about it. Watched The Walking Dead.
So
Last week's and this week's.
let's do Pokemon for the spoiler section.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. We can go a little bit deeper than we will in the future shows.
Yeah.
Now that we both,
All right.
I got Moon, you got Sun.
Yep.
So I'm sorry, I shut down after you said Pokemon. What else? What did you say after that?
Pokemon, Battlefield.
Mm.
Watched last week's and this week's Walking Dead. That's about it.
So I'm not caught up on Walking Dead. I watched that last week's. Do you agree with me that that's the best one of the season so far?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Nothing about it made me mad.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it wasn't crazy good or anything, but yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't have me raging either.
No, yeah, it was a pretty good one.
Also, well, no, I won't even say it because potential spoilers. I won't say it. Talk to you about it a little bit later. Battlefield. Let's talk some Battlefield. Huh?
All
We
right.
both played a good portion of it at this point, I think.
Yeah. Well, I played pretty much through that first mission. I mean, the last part, and then I played a bunch of multiplayer on Thanksgiving.
So, what rank are you?
I don't know. I'm not
Don't
sure.
know.
I haven't
Okay.
played it since I got Pokemon.
Gotcha. So I'm rank 4. Nothing crazy.
I think that's about where I'm at, like 3 or 4.
I gotta say, the past couple days, I put some more time into the multiplayer. I'm
Yeah.
totally down with the chaos. I'm totally not down with snipers, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It didn't matter what. Now that everybody's had it for a little while, the maps are too big, and there's snipers like way. Like I'm an assault guy running around with my machine gun. I can't even see these guys after they kill me, and it shows like the red zoom to where they are. Like
Yeah.
they are a speck 100 miles away, and just
Yeah.
taking me out in the middle of nowhere. And I gotta say, it's definitely frustrating.
Well, if you're an assault guy, you gotta stay like indoors in tight spaces. You can't.
But on those maps, you can't so what we were playing with you. I don't know if everybody plays this, but the mode that we played with you last time is also what all the guys that were online last night were playing, where you got to take over A, B, C, D,
Yeah.
E, F, and you can't stay in tight spaces.
Yeah, it's true.
And it
Yeah.
literally, like, there would be times where our team wasn't doing good, and I'd spawn off of A, and to run, and there's no, it's in the middle of the map, so there's no vehicles there. I would run from A to B. Seems like it took 10 minutes. It didn't really take that long, but it took a long time. And then
Yeah.
before I even get to the flag, boom, dead. Zoom into some teeny sniper a million miles away. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. It's tough.
frustrating to me, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
I still
Yeah.
want to
That's
try the conquest mode, but if it's the same thing, if that game's just camping sniper a thon, and
yeah.
and to be honest, so the guys I was playing with last night, I didn't realize it. Like, I started playing the game. There's three of them besides me, Adam, and then a couple other guys from Minnesota. And I'm running around through the village doing my thing, getting sniped every third time. I'm dying from a sniper. When I'm not dying from snipers, I feel like my KD is like I get two for every one I die.
Yeah.
But you put
Yeah.
in those sniper deaths, and I got a 0 point something KD, and
Yeah.
but so, and I was talking, I'm like, man, I think I kind of hate snipers in this game. And then they all kind of laughed and didn't say
Yeah.
anything. And then I started zooming in on them, and yeah, they're there. All three of them are up in some bushes, 100 miles away from anything, not
Really.
trying to take flags at all, just sniping up there. And
Yeah. Stupid.
yeah, I'm assuming there's probably some game modes where that's not as prevalent, and I just need to play
Yeah.
it more. But that's my
Yeah.
early
There's.
takeaway on the multiplayer.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that big one's, definitely a lot about snipers. There's that other mode. There's conquest, and then there's domination. Domination is like close quarters.
Is it?
So, yeah, I mean,
It's
that one
totally
would
different
be.
maps.
Yeah, I think.
That's cool. Let's try that next
Yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
Because I like the feeling of the gameplay. I definitely like the climb/jump button. Like, I feel like
Yeah,
when I'm hauling ass across a field and there's a fence, it's perfect. I hit the button and just right away, I'm making
yeah,
that transition seamless. I like the weapons and stuff, but the snipers are just bringing me down.
yeah. Snipers suck.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
start sniping.
No, that's not fun to me.
Yeah,
That is not fun to me.
yeah, yeah. I like it so far. I don't know. I need to spend some more time on it. But it's kind of the first Battlefield game I've really had. And yeah,
Me too.
those huge maps are definitely something to get used to.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy. But
So,
vehicles are cool and stuff. I was having fun in the plane. I wasn't getting any kills, but it was gotta get better, I guess.
yeah. So, when you do the single player plane missions, it walks you through how to switch your weapons so you have rockets? Do you know how
Oh,
to do
really?
that?
Uh-uh.
So I'm sure that there weren't rockets in biplanes in World War One, but I don't care because it makes it way. When I was doing those maps and I zoned into a plane, I could then, if I saw a checkpoint being taken, instead of trying to shoot my machine gun down there and get like one hit on somebody, I'd
Yeah.
unload with rockets and I would get 3-4 kills.
Oh, really?
Yep,
Nice.
yep, is a way to do it for sure. Um, so single player, you said you haven't even beat the first one, the tank one yet?
Not yet.
Okay, gotcha. So, how far into? Well, I guess without spoiling stuff, you say you think you're at the end. Is there anything you can say that's not spoiler for like where you are?
Um, I mean, I'm like in a village looking for things.
Okay, gotcha. So, I guess we should just stay away from it because once we beat it, let's do full spoiler cast on the single player
Yeah.
side of it. Um,
I will say it's a little more stealthy than I thought. I mean, you kind of have to be stealthy,
yeah, and if
which
you're
is kind
where
of strange for a first-person shooter.
yup, if you're where I think you are, I started playing that totally stealth. And
Yeah.
I liked it too. Like, I agree. Like, at first I was like, I don't know. And then the same kind of scenario happened several times. And so like
Yeah.
I would do one totally stealth, one half stealth, half guns blazing, and then one I just came in shooting just to
Yeah.
kind of mix it up, sort of thing. But yeah, I guess again we'll talk more about the details of that mission coming up. I have to say, so I've done 3 now. I've done the tank one. Number 2 is you're a biplane pilot. Number 3, you are a Italian in the Italian Alps. And I guess again, I won't say what's different about that one for spoiler stuff, but I do like all 3 missions are totally different kind of things.
Yeah.
Pretty clear that they set up the missions to show you how to use tanks, to show you how to fly planes and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So if you play that first and then go play multiplayer,
You kind of know what you're
you'll
doing.
yeah, right, exactly, right. So
Yep.
kind of cool. I think I was like flipping a coin on like I've heard a bunch of people who opinions I respect say that the story's like this really good quality war story. I feel like if you tag for a video game at the end of that sentence,
Yeah.
then I'll agree with it.
Yeah.
But I think, it's not on par with movies or books. You know what I mean? Like we talk about. Like,
Well, yeah. Not the mission I've done for sure. I mean, it was
yeah, just a
decent.
little too cheesy story premise and a little too like the just voice acting and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like I say, above
Yep.
average video game, especially production value and stuff. But in general, I wasn't like, wow, this is. I'm really pondering World War
Yeah.
One after it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it is cool that just how it shows you the shit they did in World War One. You know, it's crazy. the old technology and whatnot.
Yep, yep, for sure.
But
And I think like there were points where I was thinking to myself, like, again, I don't think this is a spoiler, but it's said the when you go into single player, the single player is called War Stories.
yeah,
And so essentially that's what it is it's a few different war stories that take place in World War One. And so it does kind of, I don't know, in this life that I've lived where I've never seen or been a part of any of combat anywhere on this globe, it's kind of it's hard for me to imagine, some of those missions are like, okay, these are the type of missions that people do in war with small teams trying to get this stuff done and whatnot. And super, you can kind of ponder the wow, crazy stuff. But again, just not. This doesn't. This just gets you thinking about it. It's not like the particular stuff was so moving that what I mean?
for sure.
That I walked away from it thinking, wow, that's the most compelling story I've ever heard.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even completed one of the missions yet, so I guess I can't really say. But from what
Sure.
I've seen so far, yeah, agreed.
Yeah, and so let's if we can, let's try and knock it out by next week, and then go have a more in-depth conversation
All right.
on it. I feel like the whole thing will take 4 hours for how quick I went through 3 of them.
Yeah, probably.
The ones that I have left are the smaller of them.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
So yeah, my week kind of mirrors yours. I didn't do any TV this week because we had house guests. I did read some more digging Y, The Last Man. The only thing I'd add on is got Darkest Dungeon on the sale. Have you played that?
No, not yet.
So, Darkest Dungeon, it's a totally different kind of game, but holy crap, is this a nerd fest. Like,
oh yeah,
when you play Darkest Dungeon, there is no chance that the console owner who just gets Call of Duty and Madden every year would ever touch this with a 10-foot stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's crazy. Like it's like side scrolling, and then the battles are turn based battles, but there's really no animation. There might be like two frames to the same guy of when he attacks, and it's just like this stick thing moving across the screen. And then when you get back into town after you go through these dungeons, you get back into town and it's hardcore stat stuff. Like there's a
Oh, really?
million things that you could do with your party. It's crazy, crazy how in depth it could get when you go do it. And like I was just trying to play it just to check it out a little bit. I want to sit down with it and put hours into it or whatnot when I get into it. But it was like whoa, even right off the bat when I started seeing all the stuff that you can do with your posse, crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. But
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
yeah,
What's
permanent death. When you lose somebody, they're gone forever, sort of thing, and
really
then recruit new people and whatnot. And yeah,
what kind of game is it? I mean, I don't know. I really don't know much about it.
so the dungeons, the dungeon map is set up like just basically squares that you can go kind of explore, and then you build your team like. Did you ever play Child of Light?
A little. I never beat it.
But kind of how as you went through, you got more team members, and then when you build them, when you were actually fighting, like your team was on the left, the enemies were on the right,
Yeah.
and then time kind of progressed. Like it's that for each room in the dungeon that you go through. So you wait as your turns come up for each guy. You can do their different moves, and then everybody sits and waits. You know what I mean? It is turn based.
Huh.
Um, and then you clear out the room, get the loot, move on to the next room. But a couple things that are cool is like sanity plays a big part in it, and so certain enemies will come in and really scare your team. Like if they get surprised, if there's a sneak attack and the enemies are like burlier looking, then right off the
Yeah.
bat you lose a bunch of sanity points right as the thing starts. And then the other thing is that when you're in the dungeon, you have torches, and as the light gets lower, your sanity goes down also. And so,
Oh, really?
like, yeah, the first dungeon that I did, I ran out of torches before the end of it, and my whole posse was like, "Oh, we can't do it!" Like, they kept on telling me that it was beyond their skill and that they couldn't handle it and stuff, even though they could.
Really?
Yeah, we beat everybody for sure. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Definitely some different kind of ideas in there for sure.
Yeah.
But like I
Yeah. I'll
say,
try it out.
yeah, super nerdathon for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Is that the only game you bought?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I know you sent me a text at some point saying you were getting Mafia 3 and something else.
Yeah, Doom. I'm still considering Doom because
Doom.
Doom's $20. I feel like it's worth
Yeah.
it at that price point. Um, Mafia 3 was down to 40, which I just that got such bad reviews and doesn't seem to be doing great. Like I got a feeling that'll be $10 at some point if I just hold
Yeah.
on. You know what I mean? So I held off on that, but might still do Doom.
Yeah. Yeah. Tomb Raider. I wanted to get the most. I mean, that last one was awesome. One of my favorites. So.
Yeah, and did you see both the sales are still up on the PSN store? So there's the Black Friday one and the flash sale that are two
Oh,
different
really?
sales that you got to click through. And yeah, Tomb Raider. Um, I want XCOM 2, Doom, Mafia. Um, there's another one in there too that I really wanted. Oh, Mad Max, $10. And another thing, PSA for all you out there, Shadow of Mordor is $8. That game is an awesome game.
Yeah.
For $8, I cannot recommend that more.
For sure.
You
How long are they going till? Tomorrow? Is tomorrow the last day?
Yeah, the usual Tuesday refresh.
So is today the last day?
It'll be tomorrow at like 2 or whatever.
Hmm.
I feel
Yeah.
like. Yup. 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 Uh, oh, so I know what else I was going to talk about. Did you see the No Man's Sky news?
Yeah, I saw the big ass update. There's like 3 different game modes now, and you can build your own bases and
Yeah, build your own
so,
bases and get huge, gigantic freighter spaceships that you can build bases inside of and call them to wherever in the universe you are.
oh really?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. Like, I didn't. No Man's Sky came out, got incredibly bad press for everybody saying that basically I forget his name, but the guy who's in charge of it, how he went on this pub tour and lied to everybody about stuff that was going to be in the game.
Yeah.
And it's true, he did. When you
Yeah.
watch those videos, the stuff that he said about the game was not true. And so if I
Yeah.
can understand people being pissed off if they did pre-orders and stuff based on what this guy was saying. I still liked it. You liked it too, huh?
Yeah.
I
Yep.
mean,
I got.
we
I mean,
go
I,
ahead.
I don't know. I spent at least a week on it, exploring and having fun with it. I got kind of tired of it after a certain point,
Yeah, and
but
well, it was samey, right? I mean, everywhere you went, you do the same thing,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I think we can agree on that. So as they build more stuff into it, then cool. I'll go back and check it out a little here and there and then see if I'm down with it. Keep trying to get to the center of the universe. Have you had that
Yeah.
spoiled for you yet?
No. Not
Yeah, me
yet.
neither. I haven't either. I keep I've heard over and over again that it's a disappointment,
Yeah.
which
I heard it
isn't.
was really dumb.
And that doesn't necessarily kind of surprise me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be some crazy thing since there's really not a story in the game at all, you know?
Yeah.
But
It'll probably just be some like text on the screen.
yeah,
Who knows?
that would not surprise me either. Yep. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. But yeah, I don't know. So does base building and having big freighters, does that do anything for you? Is that going to pull you back into that? What are your thoughts on that?
Mm, I don't know if it'll pull me back in. I'll probably check it out at some point here. I
Yeah.
mean, I'd rather play Battlefield first. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll log in there and check it out and see how it is. I mean, I've never been a big fan of building stuff,
Sure, me neither.
so like Minecraft or like the settlements and Fallout and just building stuff in general. Just never been a huge fan. So I don't know. Not too hyped about it, but I'll check it out one of these days.
Yeah, I feel like for me, I definitely I put No Man's Sky right in there with Minecraft. Where when Minecraft first came out, I rocked it pretty hard for a while, longer than No Man's Sky for sure, um,
Yeah,
and definitely enjoyed it, but played it off and on throughout a year, and then said, okay, I get it. I'm going to move on with my
yeah,
video game life. In No Man's Sky, I feel like the same thing. It's just one of those games where it's resources and collecting, and it's if you're into that, the to me like the exploring side of it was the coolest side. Just
yeah,
pulling up down to different planets and seeing what they're like. Um,
yeah. Same.
and that's fine, but I don't. I to be honest, like I thought it was another one of those where, like Darkest Dungeon, every time I get a game, I throw it in that day and play it a little bit, even if I'm in the middle of other games and stuff like that. And then I kind
Yeah,
of make up my mind, am I going to sit back and finish what I'm doing and then get back to this, or what am I going to do? And No Man's Sky grabbed me pretty hard for about 2 weeks.
yeah.
You know what I mean? As soon as I tried it
Same.
out, I was playing it pretty hardcore. That being said, now I think I played it like a little bit too long for this to drag me back into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
don't know
Same.
that. Yeah, that I really. I feel like the gameplay is still going to be, other than building bases. I'm not going to have enough money to buy one of those huge freighters.
Yeah,
And again, what would pull me back into it is if they came out and said, okay, real multiplayer. Go find
yeah.
your
Oh
buddy,
yeah,
play it together. You know what I mean?
for
If
sure.
me and you can get in there, explore planets, build bases, and fight pirates together,
Yeah,
I'm
that'd be
in.
sweet.
Yeah,
Yep.
right. But
Yeah,
until that happens, I think I'm probably not.
yeah. I don't think so either. I mean, I guess you can leave messages for other travelers now as one of the parts of the updates, but
That's
that's
not
not
enough.
even. Yeah, who cares?
Right.
Probably stupid ass messages.
I can leave messages to you in 100
Yeah,
different ways
yep.
right
But,
now.
yeah,
Totally.
for sure.
Other than that,
Uh,
what else we got? Pokemon Go XP, double XP week. I'm sure
oh
you didn't
shit.
hit that up at all.
No.
Nope, it's done tomorrow.
Oh really?
Yep, I got full level out of the deal. I
Nice.
got 225, and then I'm going to be able to before I go to bed. I'm going to pop another lucky egg and get up to 26 today as
Nice.
well. So yep, down with
Yeah,
that.
I don't even have it anymore. Now that my phone has been downgraded.
Wow.
I could upgrade I could reactivate my newer phone for $30, but it's not even really worth it. That's how much I don't care about Pokemon Go anymore.
It's crazy because you were way more hardcore than I was.
Yeah, I think I was too hardcore. That was the problem.
Right.
It's
All
all
right.
or
Well,
nothing.
you want to do
But that,
Pokemon Sun Moon?
yeah, or did um
What you got more?
X-Men teams?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Go ahead. Yep. I forgot about that.
That was the only.
Comic
I just
news.
jumped on the comic website before we started. That was definitely the biggest news that they've been talking about. The two new X-Men teams in books, X-Men Blue and X-Men Gold, for a while now, and they just revealed the creators and the teams. So it's from CBR.com. I don't know if these are replacing the Uncanny X-Men and the Extraordinary X-Men.
Or
Hopefully
extra,
not,
right?
or extra, but I'm not sure. But the yeah, Gold and Blue. X-Men Gold, announced by IGN. It's going to be written by Mark Guggenheim,
Okay.
um, with art by Artie and Saif. I've never heard of either of them.
Okay.
But it's going to have star Storm, Colossus, Nightcrawler, Old Man Logan, Rachel Gray, and then Kitty Pryde's going to be the leader. So
So
pretty cool.
that sounds like extraordinary,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
sounds like it sounds like a lot of people that are in it.
I mean, it
So,
sounds like the whole team to me with a couple extra.
yeah,
Okay. All right. Go on.
um, Kitty Pryde being the leader. Um, they're saying that she will no longer be in the Guardians of the Galaxy because of that.
Okay.
So that kind of sucks. I liked her being in the Guardians because I like the Guardians and I like Kitty Pryde. But so yeah, that's pretty cool team. Sounds like a good book. Um, X-Men Blue is written by Cullen Bunn with art by Jorge Molina, um, and will star the old school, the time, the new X-Men from the that were pulled forward in time. Um, Cyclops, Iceman, Beast, Angel, and Jean Grey with the leader, and Magneto as their mentor figure. So,
Huh.
yeah.
That's different. I don't
We,
know what's going on with them right now. The what was I gonna say? Is that the what's her name? X-23?
X-23 is not in it.
No.
No, just the ones I named off.
Okay, so that does seem because I was wondering if it was going to be the one group was extraordinary, the other group was uncanny. Doesn't seem
Yeah,
like it now that you read the second group there.
not really. No.
Right. Right. So this could just be an addition to what's going on.
Yeah, probably. There's always a million X-Men books.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's really the only comic news I had.
Cool. And they didn't have details around what's up with the story. They just said that's the group
Just
that's
announced.
making it.
Yeah, the groups and creators.
So I was reading that they're also, I don't know if it's this month or next month, coming out with Death of X. It's finally going to explain what happened with Cyclops
Yeah.
right now.
Yep.
So I'll probably end up getting that.
Yeah, probably. I need to get caught up on that.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, because it's weird that we're more than a year deep into Extraordinary and they haven't discussed it yet. It's weird.
Right.
Weird.
Totally.
All right, Pokemon time.
Yep.
All right, everybody.
Pokemon.
We're gonna go spoilers here on the new Pokemon game, Sun and Moon. So,
Pokemon spoilers.
yep, if you're down with following the continued story of us and Sun and Moon, then stick around. If you are dying to play Sun and Moon and you're waiting to get it for Christmas so you don't have it yet, then get out.
Yeah. Unless you don't care about story spoilers for Pokemon.
Yep, exactly. Right. Yeah, unless you don't care about spoilers. So yeah, although if you're out,
Well, I care about spoilers, but I honestly don't care about Pokemon spoilers.
right, right, totally. So yeah, if you're out, thank you. Have a good week. We'll talk to you.
Thanks, everybody.
Yep, talk to you next week. If you're in, then cool.
Like, subscribe.
Yep, like, subscribe, share the video, please. Hook us up. Thank you. And yeah, let's go spoilers in 3, 2, 1.
Boom. Pokemon.
Did you get one of these?
That? No?
Free poster I got when I bought mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. Where'd you get yours?
GameStop.
Yeah, got mine on Amazon. So
And then Alola.
nice. Yeah. Lola.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Check out my sick new system.
nice. Nice.
Badass. All blue. Couldn't even make the
wedge.
buttons a different color.
They
Like,
want
why
to
not?
make it as cheap as possible.
They want to make it as ugly as possible. Would not cost them any more to make these buttons a different color. They want you to look at this and then be like, "No, that's ugly as fuck, man." So I'll get the 3DS.
Buy the XL. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
But I'm not disappointed with the purpose. I got this with Mario Kart for $80, and so
Yeah.
So
That's
and I
awesome.
feel like this will be good for Mario Kart, a little more solid. You know, good grip on it.
Yeah. The trigger buttons are better.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So,
But-
when we last talked, I played Moon a little bit. You hadn't gotten it yet. Since then, you got Sun. How many hours you put in?
I think I'm almost at 20.
Almost at 20. God damn.
Yeah.
Man.
Got
All right.
4. I got 5 Z crystals. Let's see. I'm oh no, 15.
Still, you tripled me up. I'm about 5.5 hours in at this point.
I played a lot when I get it.
When it's time to jam. So what's your crew look like? What's your Pokédex? How full are you?
Pokedex. I got I've caught 49, spotted 72.
Damn. Okay. So again, just to kind of tee this up for everybody, I've never played Pokemon before. You played every single one.
Yep.
So
Yep. My teams, I got Kadabra now, and I got Snorlax. Did you get the free Munch?
Yeah.
Munch? Yeah, I finally got him into a Snorlax.
So
Evolved my starter once.
Okay. So first of all, the free one. And when you turn on the game and it asks you to search for free ones, will there ever be more free ones? Is that the one-time deal?
I know like all last year they were giving away like one legendary Pokemon a month. And um other than that, I don't know. I think it's just like special events and stuff.
Okay, it's not like a weekly bonus that I should be worried about looking at it every time I turn it on just in case something pops.
No.
Okay. All right. So the again, I'll just say that story wise, um, definitely 100% charming,
Yep.
definitely cool that it's a colorful, fun looking game in, the world of bleak black death that I play through in most video games.
Yeah.
Um, like I said to you the other day, pretty clear this game's for kids.
Yeah, I don't know. That Team Skull is pretty scary when they're.
So you know what? Okay, so that's one thing. Talking about Team Skull, um, I'm down. It is funny how nobody respects them at all.
Yeah, I know it's hilarious.
They come up talking trash, and everybody, no matter
Yep.
who you're next to, they're like, "Okay,
Yeah,
let's take these
yeah.
guys out quick and then move on about their business." Like,
It's
is it
funny.
like
That's
that's not
no, it's the first one that it's been like that that I
okay?
know of, that I can remember. It's hilarious. Yeah, I like it. It's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, me too. And yeah, because they're such kind of whatever posers, but that it makes it extra funny. And then
Yeah,
so and then the like again, I gotta say, like, I wish that the story was had a little bit more for grown-ups or whatever. Doesn't seem
yeah,
to. And then but and then what I don't like, I don't have this big desire to catch them all yet.
yeah,
Like I feel like I'm just wanting to advance through the game more than trying to fill up my Pokédex sort of thing at this
yeah.
point.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the same way. I mean, anytime I run into a Pokemon that I haven't caught, I catch him.
Sure.
But it's running in the grass for so long just to look for one. I mean, like there's certain Pokemons that appear in certain patches of grass on certain routes, and if you run in there in the grass for a half hour, you might run into the rarest one. So like,
Right.
so I don't spend that much time doing it. I'll usually run around until I catch a few new ones
In
that I
each
haven't
route.
caught before. Yep, and
Yeah, so
then
that's kind of what I've been doing too.
keep moving. Yeah, because especially with the global trading system. I mean, you can pretty much trade for anyone that you haven't gotten. So it's not like, I mean, that's more time efficient at least. I mean,
So
I
and
got
then
the starter. I put up my Cottony, who is he's Sun exclusive. You can only catch him in Sun, and I put him up on the trading system for um, who's your Rowlet, your starter,
yeah.
and I got one of those.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get a fucking legendary on there, but it's hard.
So do when I'm on this big adventure, right? I want to conquer Alola the by just being the best Pokemon trainer.
Yeah,
Um does it matter how many different, like, obviously it's rock paper scissors between the types of Pokemon, right? Everybody's got one
yeah,
that they're weak against and strong against.
right, yeah,
And but how many are there? It seems like there's like 12 or something.
yeah.
Am I
There's a
right?
lot. There's more. Yeah, it's probably at least 12. Yep.
So do I care? What do I? Here's my question: is as I go through the game, do I want, like, so I basically I have a party where I try to make sure that two aren't the same, and
Yeah,
then other than that, I'm just rolling through with that party. And if I catch a new Pokemon that, oh, he's cool, I want to try him out, I'll switch him out and again
yeah.
make sure nobody's the same. But at some point am I going to need to have a strong Pokemon of each type or not necessarily?
Um,
Like if I got
yeah,
6 that were all different and just leveled them up hardcore, will I make it through the end of the game?
you should. Yeah, I mean
Okay.
it's
I don't
it's.
need to
I
stress
mean
about it.
every. You don't need to stress about it.
Okay.
No, I mean it depends how quick you're going through it. Like because the gyms and the challenges and stuff are set levels. They don't level to you. So I
Okay.
mean, if your team's over leveled, it doesn't really. I mean, the types do matter a lot. Like I mean, if all you have is a fire type left and you're going up against a water type, you might get into trouble. But but for the most part, as long as you have a team of 6 different guys, you'll probably make it through. I mean, and you can always, if you're at a fire gym and you don't have a water type, you can always just grab the latest water type that you've caught and level them up a little bit if you need to.
And
But
the only way to do that is to grind by just going and battling Pokemon. Yes?
yeah, and trainers.
Right.
Yeah,
And trainers.
yeah,
Either one of those. Just run around and just hit up as many people as you can doing
yeah,
fights. That's the only way you get XP. So, okay. All right. So don't stress out about it. Just collect as much as I want to collect at this point.
yeah,
And even if I had the wrong type, I could still just go level him and come back a little bit OP and move on.
yeah. For the most part,
Okay.
I mean, if all your moves are not effective against some guy and all of his are super effective against you, then but usually with 6 people, you can
You're
find
gonna hit
somebody
somebody.
who can at least get off decent damage. Yeah,
Sure. Okay. Okay. Well, that helps me as I continue my journey through Alola.
yeah, yeah.
Definitely. So yeah.
But yeah, cool how it's different. I mean, it's different, but it's the same. Like you have the challenges on each island where you have to go through the challenge, and then you fight the island leader. Like it's not an actual gym,
Right.
but it's still like in the old ones. When you would get to a gym, you'd have to battle a bunch of guys and get through like a puzzle or whatever to get to the gym leader. So it's still kind of the same thing. I
Sure.
mean, it's just the trials, and then you just go straight to the island leader instead of fighting your way through a gym to get to the gym leader.
And I haven't gotten to the first trial yet either, so see what's up
Yeah,
when I get there. But yeah, definitely, like I say, kids game. I wish it
yeah,
wasn't such a kids game, but
yeah,
as I kind of said to you, it's cool that it is that kids have this kind of quality game because it's
yeah,
definitely quality. Um,
for sure. It's
and
a
then
little. It seems almost even a little more kiddie than the previous ones. Like the care feature that they introduced, where you have to clean the
yes,
dirt off of them.
yes,
I'm like, damn it! Like, I can't
that's
just
new.
leave them covered in mud. But yeah, that's
Is it?
new. Yeah, and you never had to comb your Pokemon after a battle before, so I think that's kind of stupid. I still do it every time because I feel bad not doing it,
Right,
but
I'm with
I
you.
wish it wasn't there at all, like the previous ones. And then the Rotom decks or whatever is it's always just been a Pokedex. There was never a little Pokemon controlling it, like talking to you and stuff.
Sure,
So,
sure, gotcha.
uh,
Yeah, I gotta say I don't care about that one so much, but I'm with you. I feel like a weirdo being a 40-year-old guy petting Pokemon
right?
stuff afterwards, petting anything, no matter what it is. I don't know. In games, I don't want to pet things, but
Yeah,
yeah, and then in but I do have to say like the other night I can again why I do kind of like it, and it's definitely just Japan weirdness.
yeah,
But the thing that kind of struck out to me in what frankly the kind of things that keep me actually wanting to play the thing is like I'm literally I got into Route 2. I'm collecting Pokemon. I'm doing this and that. One came and attacked me, and then I was too overpowered, and I killed him instead of catching him. So then I went back and forth a bunch of times because he looked cool, and I wanted to go get him. Got him, did all this stuff, had a couple battles with other guys, and everything's very well balanced and put together and stuff. And I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, quality. Oh, I get it. This game is quality. And then I go around
yeah,
the corner, and there's this weird dude riding a Tauros who I go up and
Yeah.
talk to him, and he just said something nonsense to me, and then cruised away on his Toros. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, it just went from quality to weird,
Yeah.
and then back. Like, I'm just glad that it, it's not boring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's stuff going on in the world that's out there enough to
Yeah.
make me laugh and stuff when I get to it.
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Sweet.
Yep. So we'll see. I'll let you know when I get through my first battle. But yeah, that's where I'm at now.
Right on.
All right.
All right.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks,
All
everybody.
right. Yep.
Have a great
Thanks.
week. Yep. We'll holler at you. Oh, I had a quick idea. Let me run it by you live on the air here. When you're in town for the holidays, we do a Facebook Live show where we do our top 10 games of the year.
Okay.
And that's the show for the week.
I'm down.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yep.
Facebook
All right.
Live. Let's experiment.
Facebook Live.
All right.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right,
Yep.
cool.
All
Done.
right.
Look forward to
Cool.
that, everybody. It's going to be great.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard.
All right. Have a good week.
All right.
Later.
Yep. Later.